Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today, and I just wanted to give a bit of an energy update and also what has been going on with me and my clients, because through doing the readings, I am seeing a ton of recurrent patterns. And I also pulled this card for a bit of inspiration on what to talk about today. So this is from the Fairy Tale Lenormand. I haven't used this deck very much, but it comes in a very cute little tin, and it's got these tiny cards in there. And this one is number 10, the ship. And the energies that I've been picking up through readings, a lot of people seem to be fed up of waiting. I'm going to be honest. Waiting for their ships to come in and waiting for everything to just balance out. Because one thing that people have kind of been worried about and not fully understanding during this time is, why is their person still hesitating and not taking the appropriate action that they should on this journey? And of course, it is all down to that person's growth. One thing I've kind of noticed on this journey is that with a lot of cases, not everybody of course, but a lot of the time, the person who is the one that pulled away doesn't want to have this back and forth kind of energy where they keep coming in and out of your life. And in order to come in and stay there, they do need to work on themselves. And for the person who feels like they're waiting, it can seem utterly frustrating to do so. And of course, it's not productive to wait. What is productive is to work on your own growth and your own life. And I know how frustrating it can be to hear the words "focus on yourself." Because when I was starting this journey and I would hear that so many times, I would also get frustrated. But what I've come to accept now is that it's no good trying to force things. It's no good complaining or being angry at the universe for not having the amount of control that you want in this situation. And it's very easy to fall into negative patterns, into thoughts of despair, thinking, well, this is never going to happen. But now is the time to really look at yourself. Look at what needs healing, what needs growing, and to cultivate your happiness and your dreams. Through doing this, it doesn't mean that you are not going to be with your person, but it gives relief from the other person feeling the pressure of needing to hurry up. Because everybody has a learning style and a time frame in which they are able to learn at their best pace. It's the same as when you're in school, it's tricky. I've seen a ton of frustrated children in school where they feel like the classes are either too slow or too fast. Not everybody learns at the same pace, and that's exactly the same in a twin flame journey. And it's not up to us, the one who feels like they've done enough or are miles ahead of the other person, to judge them and start thinking, wow, they're taking the mick out of me by not coming forward. If you liken this to a situation where in school some children would pick certain subjects up quicker than others, but then also the same child who may be really quick to pick something up in one class will not always have the same success rate in other classes. Our talents lie in different areas, and just because we may not be as quick to pick something up in one area does not mean that we are like that across the board. And we are very often able to pick things up in another area very quickly, so we just shine in different aspects. And it is not up to the person who's watching this video to be judgmental and impatient. And you may say, oh, well, I've been on this journey for years. Well, so have I. But as the journey's progressed, I've actually learned to be more patient. I would say I was a lot more impatient last year, the year before that, and the year before that. And it's not about allowing this person to disrespect you or take forever, but it is up to you to really harness and utilize your manifestation abilities for your own life as well as for both of you together. And the tricky part is, particularly during this time, I feel, is to keep your energy high, keep your thoughts positive, and keep your focus on yourself. A lot of the time I get asked by people, what can I do to help my person? And my answer is nothing. But you can help them by helping yourself. Because if you, again, liken this to a school situation, everybody in school had to firstly learn at their own pace, but also sit their exams themselves. If you want to take control and help your person, that means that you are trying to learn their lessons for them and sit their exam for them. What will happen when you do this? Your person will not pass. They will fail because you were the one that learned the lessons and sat the exam, and they didn't learn or pass anything. I know this is explained quite simply, but I feel for a lot of people it's a helpful analogy because they just struggle so hard to let go. And what do we learn from spiritual teachings? To give up control and allow God, the universe, whatever belief system that you have, the divine, to provide you with what you've asked for. I'll give another analogy. Say that you are ordering from a restaurant. You pick up the phone, you tell them your order and where you live, and then you hang up, and then you wait for that order to arrive. You don't pick up the phone, give them your order, and stay on the phone, and every 2 minutes go, is it there yet? Are you ready yet? How far along is my order? When are you going to be here? Are you on your way to my house yet? When are you coming? What's your ETA? I'm hungry. Did you get my order right? You know, that's not going to help. But that is the equivalent of what people are doing when they question their journey, when they question whether this is actually true, despite having numerous readings from multiple readers, that this is what they're seeing. And forget the readers, forget me, forget all of that. But look into your heart. What do you feel is your truth? Because you will feel it resonating with you if it is your journey and if this is your truth. If it's not, you will feel contracted, you will feel small, you will feel very saddened and just terrible. And when you say that this isn't your truth, that will actually resonate with you more, and it will encourage you to get off this journey and just to find the path that is right for you. So, if this is resonating with you, if you feel good, and when you say this is my journey, you feel expanded, you feel good, you feel energized, you feel that this is just right, that this makes sense. And when the readings that you're getting from whomever, whether that's me or somebody else or multiple people, all point towards, yes, this is your journey, just have faith and hold on, then stick to that and stop being pessimistic. Although I know, and I've been there myself, it can be easy to fall back into, gosh, I'm not seeing any physical evidence. This must all just be a big lie. You know, it's probably not going to happen. Stop doing that, because it's the equivalent of you staying on the phone to the restaurant and just checking every 2 seconds and irritating the person trying to make your food that nothing's happening, you know? And just remain in a place of, I know that this is for me and I know that this is right. I feel it in my heart, but in the meantime, I'm going to work on getting myself on track, getting the best life for me. If there are little things that you want to improve upon, yes, we should love ourselves in the moment, but if you think I could lose a couple of pounds, or I could gain a couple of pounds, or I could do whatever, change my hair, start a new skincare routine, whatever it is, do that, because that's one thing you're in control of, and leave the rest up to the universe to give to you. Because just like we're not seeing any physical evidence on the outside sometimes, we don't see the restaurant cooking our food. Does it mean that our food will never arrive? No. They are cooking it, but we don't have to see it to know it. We just trust that that's true, and then when the person comes with our food, then we know that it's been delivered. And we have to treat this journey like that in a way. Otherwise, we cause ourselves unnecessary anxiety. One thing that's really helped me, and I've passed on to many clients and I want to tell you now, is you have 2 options. The result of your journey is what it's going to be, you know. If it resonates that you'll be with your person, you will be with your person. If it resonates that you are not meant to be with this person, you're just going to have somebody else, then that is your journey. But you have the option. So say we're on option A. You're meant to be with this person, right? You have 2 options. You can either go through the journey knowing you're going to be with your person, being calm and receptive, or you can go through this journey worrying, constantly giving yourself anxiety. Either way, you're going to get to the same destination. But what option do you choose? Again, I'll give another analogy because I feel that these are quite helpful, and I'm sure a lot of people agree. I tend to get a lot of feedback from people saying that this is very helpful for them to understand a bit better and to put themselves into the right energy. So say you're on a way to a destination. Either you can trust the driver, the universe is a driver, and you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. Or you can constantly tell the driver where to drive. You can constantly look on Google Maps and tell them, oh, actually, there's a shortcut here. Why don't you take that? And try to take control of the situation. Option 1, you're going to be chill and you're going to have an easy ride. Well, I'm saying easy. Of course, this journey is challenging at times, but it's going to be easier than if you were to take option B and just constantly bother the driver, which is God or the universe, and tell them how you want things done. So another thing I want to touch on is the law of attraction and being receptive. Now, the law of attraction states that we will receive what we are being. So if we're impatient and say that this journey is hard, what are we going to get? More difficulties, more waiting times, because it always says yes. But if we are going to be having faith in the knowing that this journey is meant for us, then we're going to receive more of that. So rather than constantly asking, put yourself in the receptive state. Be ready to receive. If you think back on all the analogies I've used during this video, you know, stop asking where your food is, stop telling the driver how to drive, and be in the receptive state, knowing that your higher self, your person's higher self, God, the universe, is not letting you down, but is allowing you to have this journey for your and your person's spiritual growth, then there's nothing to worry about. I think I'll cut this video short because there's building works being done and I can't seem to not have that noise in the background. So, but I might post another video shortly, and if there's anything more popping up, but I believe I have touched upon all the points I wanted to mention. Now, if you were looking for a reading, healing, or channeled letter, or any of my other services, all my details are in the description on my website. But if you would like to take advantage, I have launched a 33% off promotion. So if you buy a bundle of 3 readings, healings, or channeled messages or love messages, they're basically the same thing, then I mean the channeled and love messages, because some people think they are different things. They are not. They are just a channeling, whether it's a love message from your person or just a channeled message from a family member, or really your higher self, whomever really you find you want to connect with and get a message from. Then those are 33% off. You buy 3 and you get 1. Sorry, you pay for 2 and you get the 3rd one free. All the details for that are also in the description. I thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.